Hello friends, welcome to I2I Gurukul. Friends, today's my session is Anatomy and Physiology of Conjunctiva. Before going to start my this today's session, I would like to request you all, please subscribe my channel and hit the bell so that you will get all the notifications whenever I am uploading the new sessions on this platform. Friends, coming to the learning objective of this session, at the end of these sessions, you will be able to define the conjunctiva. You will be able to explain the microscopic structure of the conjunctival layers. Also, you will be able to describe the microscopic structure of the conjunctival layers, and you will be able to explain the nerves and the glands present in the conjunctiva and their functions. Can you think just on these two slides, two images of this slide? How are the eyelids connected to the eyeballs? Or do you know what connects the eyeball with the eyelids? The ultimate answer is conjunctiva. The name conjunctiva is derived from the word conjoin, which means to join. It conjoins the eyeball to the eyelids. Coming to the definition of the conjunctiva, conjunctiva is a thin, transparent vascular mucous membrane that covers the inner surface of the eyelids and reflected over the anterior part of the eyeball up to the limbus. The medical term of limbus, the point where the cornea and the conjunctiva meet, or the junction between the cornea and the sclera, is also called as limbus. Coming to the functions of the conjunctiva helps to lubricate the eye by producing the mucus. The mucus is secreted by the mucin glands. These are present in the conjunctiva. These lubricants helps to protect the eye from the frictions, that is roughness of the ocular surface. Conjunctiva helps with the tear stability also, and also while closing the eyelid, the tear glands washes the cornea and helps to keep the cornea transparent. And the conjunctival glands helps to keep our tears thin. Without that, our tears will be thick. The conjunctival layer helps to protect the inner part of the eye from the phonics toxins. Due to the presence of immunocomponent cells in the conjunctiva, these are fighting against the infectious, and immunocomponent cells contributes a rich supply of immunoglobulins. Moving towards the microscopic structure of conjunctival layers. Mainly, the conjunctiva under the microscope will show you three structure. Number 1, epithelial layer. Number 2, adenoid layer. Number 3, fibrous layer. Now we'll go through each one of them. Epithelial layer is arranged in 2 to 5 layers. Mucin glands are present in this layer which secretes the tears. Also, these provides the defense against the infections and injury. Goblet cells helps to secrete the mucin. These lies on the epithelial layer throughout the conjunctiva. Second layer, that is the adenoid layer. This layer is absent at the birth and develops after 3 to 4 months of the age. The medical term of adenoid layer is the adenoid layer contains a fine meshwork of fibrous tissue with lymphocytes and cells of the immune system. This layer is absent at the birth and develops only after the baby is 3 to 4 months old. The fibrous layer is deeper and consists of connective tissue, blood vessels, and nerves of the conjunctiva. Now, leukocytes are the cells of the immune system that are involved in the protecting the body against the both infectious disease and the foreign invaders. The fibrous layer, blood vessels and nerves are found in this layer. Friends, moving towards the quick assessment, till now what we learned. The first question, what are the three types of microscopic conjunctival layers? Option A, fornix, iris and ciliary process. Option B, epithelial, adenoid and fibrous. Option C, palpebral fissure, mucus and glands. The correct answer is option B, epithelial, adenoid and fibrous. And the next question, which is layer develops after the birth? As we know, the option A is the epithelial, option B is the adenoid, option C is the fibrous layer. The correct answer is option B, that is adenoid layer. So we'll move towards the next point, that is microscopic structure of conjunctiva. The conjunctiva under the microscope will show you the following these three structures, namely palpebral and bulbar and the fornix. The palpebral conjunctiva has three parts again, marginal, tarsal and orbital. Bulbar conjunctiva has two parts, scleral as well as limbal, and the fornix has four parts, superior, inferior, lateral and medial. These are the four parts of the fornix. Now we'll see one by one palpebral as well as bulbar conjunctiva, also the fornixes. First, we'll go through the palpebral conjunctiva. As mentioned in the earlier slide, the palpebral conjunctiva is divided into three parts, marginal, tarsal and orbital. The palpebral conjunctiva, it is the inner lining of the eyelids. The palpebral conjunctiva shares its blood vessels with the eyelids. It has three layers, marginal, tarsal and orbital, as you know. The marginal conjunctiva extend from the lid margin to the sulcus subtarsalis. It is the area in which you apply the kajal, cosmetic used to decorate the eye. It is a common site of the settling of the foreign bodies. Lacrimal punctum appears in this region, both the upper lid as well as the lower lid. The tarsal conjunctiva is present in both upper and lower eyelid. Tarsal glands, meibomian glands, are visible through the tarsal conjunctiva as a yellow line. Glands of Wolfram present in the upper and lower border of the tarsal. These helps to produce tears. Coming to the orbital conjunctiva, it is loosely covering between the tarsal plate and superior fornix. It throws the horizontal fold during the eye movement due to the presence of Hanel's glands. Hanel's glands helps to produce mucus. It helps for the eye movement and it lies over the Muller's muscle in the upper eyelid. Moving towards the microscopic structure of bulbar conjunctiva. The bulbar conjunctiva, it is the thinnest of the all the parts of the conjunctiva. It covers the outer eyeball. Due to its transparency, white sclera and the blood vessels are seen clearly. Bulbar conjunctiva can be subdivided into scleral and limbal. Scleral bulbar conjunctiva extend from the conjunctival fornix to the superior and inferior limbus. The limbal bulbar conjunctiva, it is a 3 mm ridge of the bulbar conjunctiva around the cornea. It is called limbal conjunctiva. A junction between the cornea and the conjunctiva. Glands of Mans present in this region. Functions of this bulbar conjunctiva. The limbal conjunctiva helps nourish the peripheral cornea and heal the wound in the cornea. It has a meshwork and acts as a pathway for the aqueous. The portion covering the outer eyeball, that is scleral, and the transparent layer on the globe, that is the bulbar conjunctiva as earlier said. The scleral, it extends from the conjunctival fornix to the limbus. It is thin, transparent and loosely attached to the underlying sclera, and it is separated from the sclera by episcleral vessels and Tenon's capsule. The limbal conjunctiva, it is a 3 millimeter ridge around the cornea, junction between the cornea and the conjunctiva. The glands of the mans are present in this region. Function of this limbal conjunctiva, it nourishes the peripheral cornea. Coming to the last point of the conjunctival layer, that is the fornix, or we can call this cul-de-sac conjunctiva. The fornix, the area where the palpebral and bulbar portions of the conjunctiva meet beneath the upper and lower lids, is a loose pocket of conjunctival tissue. This is called the fornix or cul-de-sac. Numerous glands or goblet cells are present in this region. Those helps with the mucin secretion, and these are loose and flexible, allows free movement of the eyelids and eyeballs. Glands of Krauss, these are found in this conjunctival or subconjunctival tissue of the upper and lower fornixes. These helps to secrete the tears. Moving towards the parts of the fornix. Here I would like to explain the 4 parts of the fornixes. One is superior, it lies between the upper eyelid and the globe. It is located 8 to 10 millimeter from the limbal conjunctiva. Inferior fornix, it lies between the lower eyelid and the globe. It is located 8 to 10 millimeter from the limbal conjunctiva. The third one, lateral fornix, it lies temporally or outer side of the eye. It is located 14 millimeter from the limbus. And the medial one, last, there is no fornix on the medial side. Fornix is replaced by the caruncle and plica semilunaris, which lies on the nasal side of the eye. It is located 7 millimeter from the limbal conjunctiva. The medical term of the caruncle, the lacrimal caruncle is a small pink globular nodule at the inner corner, the medial canthus of the eye. Plica semilunaris is a small fold of the bulbar conjunctiva on the medial canthus of the eye. Coming to the quick assessment again here, the question is, the palpebral conjunctiva is subdivided into marginal, tarsal or orbital conjunctiva. Is it true or false? The answer is true. Coming to the second question, goblet cell secretes dash dash. Option A, tears. Option B, mucins. Option C is aqueous. The option B is mucin. Goblet cells secretes the mucin. Great. Now we'll look towards the glands of the conjunctiva. We have different glands present in the bulbar, palpebral and fornix of the conjunctiva. Glands present in the fornix conjunctiva, those are glands of Krauss found in the upper and lower fornix. These helps for the accessory tear secretions. Second, glands present in the palpebral conjunctiva. Those are glands of Wolfram found in the tarsal conjunctiva, helps for accessory tear secretions. Crypts of Henle found in the orbital conjunctiva. These helps with the horizontal folds of the mucous membrane in the orbital region. And glands present in the bulbar conjunctiva, those are glands of Mans. These are arranged in a ring around the cornea. Now moving towards the nerve supply of the conjunctiva. The nerve supply is derived from the first division of the trigeminal nerve. The nerve supply of the conjunctiva is around the eye. Cranial nerve 5 helps for the nerve supply to the around the eye and to the cornea. Moving towards the blood supply. The blood supply of the conjunctiva is mainly throughout the ophthalmic artery. Moving towards the now mind mapping, what we learnt in this session. Definition about the conjunctiva, layers of the conjunctiva, types of the conjunctival layers, glands of the conjunctival, blood supply of the conjunctiva and nerve supply of the conjunctiva. This is what we learned today's session. Before going to end of my this session, I would like to request you all, please subscribe my channel and hit the bell so that you will get the notifications. Also, I hope you like this session, so don't forget to like my session, and if you have any questions or any suggestions, please comment in the below comment box so that I'll be responsible for your answer. And the last one is, please share these videos to your nearby and known people, those who are studying in optometry or those who are teaching to the optometry students, so that they can refer my videos as an educational videos. Thank you.